Okay, I'd like to call this meeting to order, our first meeting of 2017 on Monday, January 9th, 2017. If Clerk Kornecki could please call the roll for us tonight.
Trustee Bolfus?
Here.
Trustee Aiello? Trustee Case?
Here.
Trustee Kazone?
Here.
Trustee Wagner?
Here.
Trustee Taglia?
Here.
President Bullwinkle?
Here, all please rise for the pledge. I will lead us in the pledge. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I'm going to ask you to remain standing for one more second. I'm going to have Trustee Taglia lead us in the prayer tonight. Thank you.
Our Heavenly Father, will thou be pleased to grant that this meeting, thus begun in order, be conducted in peace and closed in harmony. Amen.
Amen. Thank you. Happy New Year, everybody, by the way. Okay, item number 3 on the Committee of the Whole is amendments to the Committee of the Whole agenda. Anybody have any amendments to our agenda tonight? Okay, seeing none. Move on to item number 4, presentation of the GFOA Budget Award. Okay, Manager Keener.
Thank you, Your Honor. The village's budget for fiscal years 2016 and 2017 has been recognized by the Government Finance Officers Association, also known as GFOA, of the United States and Canada, with the Distinguished Budget Presentation Award. This is the 24th consecutive year that Villa Park has received this prestigious award. Only 126 government entities of several thousand in Illinois received this recognition in 2015. Mr. Tim Sexton, Finance Director for the Village of Lombard, will present the award to the village. Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, with that, we'll have Tim come on up. Hi, thanks for joining us tonight.
Thank you for having me here tonight.
Thank you.
As Rich said, my name is Tim Sexton, and I'm the Finance Director for the Village of Lombard. Tonight I'm here on behalf of the Government Finance Officers Association of the United States and Canada, and I'm honored to have been invited here to present the GFOA Distinguished Budget Presentation Award to the Village of Villa Park. This is the 24th consecutive year that Villa Park has received this recognition. The award represents a significant achievement by your organization. It indicates that your document has been reviewed and rated favorably by an expert panel of independent budgeting professionals. In order to receive the award, the Village of Villa Park had to satisfy nationally recognized guidelines for effective budget presentation. These guidelines were designed to assess how well the budget document fulfills 4 major purposes. First, the budget document should serve as a policy tool. At a minimum, the document should list the organization's programmatic and fiscal goals for the upcoming year. Second, the budget should present a clear financial plan. It should list all the expenditures and revenue sources for the prior year and the current year, and project the organization's financial condition through the end of the proposed fiscal year. Third, the budget should be a guide for the organization's operations. It should explain the relationship between the organizational components and measure the efficiency and effectiveness of each individual component. Finally, the budget should serve as a communications medium, providing summary information about the organization's programs, services, and finances in a manner suitable for use by the media and the general public. The budget document is reviewed using a comprehensive evaluation checklist containing 26 criteria in each of 4 categories. 13 of these criteria are mandatory items outlining the basic elements that any good budget document should contain. Documents given a proficient or better rating on all the criteria will receive the Distinguished Budget Presentation Award. Documents given an outstanding rating by all 3 of the reviewers in any of the 4 major overall criteria categories will receive an outstanding designation. Documents receiving outstanding ratings on specific criteria items pertaining to capital will receive special recognition. One important goal of the program is to encourage improvement in an organization's overall budgeting procedures. It's hoped that by improving the process underlying the budget document, the organization's budgeting procedures will also be improved. Another important goal is to continuously improve the quality of the budget document itself. The detailed list of comments and suggestions accompanying the budget review should aid in the improvement. Since the inception of GFOA's Distinguished Budget Presentation Awards program in 1984, only approximately 900 entities out of the more than 4,800 GFOA member units in the U.S. and Canada have received the award. The GFOA's Distinguished Budget Presentation Award program is the only national awards program in governmental budgeting. Award recipients have pioneered efforts to improve the quality of budgeting and to provide an excellent example for other entities throughout North America to follow. On behalf of the Government Finance Officers Association, I applaud your efforts and ask that you continue your commitment to excellence in governmental budgeting. I'd like to
Thank you,
congratulate Kevin and his staff, as well as the village as a whole, on this achievement.
All right, Kevin Wachtel, our Director of Finance, if you would like to say a few things. Sure. Worked really hard. Your day is all about numbers. And
It is, especially budget time.
Yes.
It's a monumental effort to get a lot of information coordinated from departments submitting information. They have actually just been doing that for this next year's budget, to compiling it into a workable plan that the manager can present to the board. That becomes a process, and then having it so that the board members can review the information in a digestible format so that you're able to make the policy decisions that you make. We look at the budget process as an information tool and a communications piece and a transparency as to what we're all about. And it is a lot of work to get a GFOA quality budget, but it really has guided me and my perspective and approach to how we compile the budget each and every year to formulate policies and to work within those. I think we end up with a better budget document, but also a better process that's inclusive of lots of folks' ideas and thoughts and opinion as to what's most important. And we end up with a very good process, I think, and a good spending plan, a good workable operations plan for the next year. So, I couldn't do that without the department heads submitting thoughtful budgets and working through their issues, and my staff and my department, and of course the board, in making your thoughtful deliberations, and Manager Keener with his guidance and formulating the plan that achieves all those objectives. So thank you, Tim, for stopping by. I do appreciate it, and it is a monumental team effort, so it is very much appreciated.
thank you very much. Certainly over the 8 years that I've had the pleasure of serving on this board, what the budget looks like, from then to now, and how much easier it is to read, I can tell you that I appreciate that very much. So, and I'm sure the board, they possibly concur with that too. It makes it a lot easier for the board to do what we need to do too. So, thank you very much for that heavy lifting that you do. Yes. Okay. Moving on to item number 5 on the committee of the whole. Consider a resolution of the Village of Villa Park, DuPage County, Illinois, authorizing the purchase of 2 LifePak 15 monitor/defibrillators and related service agreements for fire department engines in the amount of $58,215.03. Manager Keener?
Thank you, Your Honor. The fire department currently has 4 Physio-Control heart monitor defibrillators. The LifePak 12 heart monitor defibrillators used on ALS engines 81 and 82 were purchased in 2001 and 2004 and are due for replacement. Replacement of the LifePak 12 monitors with LifePak 15 monitors will enable the fire department to have the most current technology in all frontline fire apparatus. Physio-Control is the manufacturer of the LifePak heart monitor defibrillators used by the Villa Park Fire Department and is the only supplier of this device. Therefore, staff respectfully request that the village board waive the bid process and authorize the purchase of 2 LifePak 15 heart monitor defibrillators, including all accessories, and a 4-year service contract from Physio-Control, located at 11811 Willows Road, Northeast Redmond, Washington, in the amount of $58,215.03. Physio Control has applied a trade-in discount of $10,000, which is reflected in the final price. Sufficient funds have been budgeted in Equipment Replacement Fund account number 6550202401 for this purchase. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Any questions or comments from the public in regards to this item? Okay, seeing none. Any questions and comments from the board? Okay, Trustee
Just a
Guzzo.
quick question, the remaining two that we have, are those Life Pack 12s or 15s, or
The chief,
they're all, okay. Thanks. Thank you.
all four will be 15 for those of you at home maybe didn't catch that. Thank you, Chief. Yeah. Anything else? Any other questions? All righty then. Thank you. I think we're ready for a roll call. Thank you.
Trustee Case?
Yes.
Trustee Kazone?
Yes.
Trustee Wagner?
Yes.
Trustee Taglia?
Yes.
Trustee Bolfus?
Yes.
President Bullwinkle?
Yes. Item number 6 on the Committee of the Whole, consider resolution with the Village of Villa Park, DuPage County, Illinois, authorizing a contract with Orange Crush LLC of Hillside, Illinois for the 2017 South Michigan Avenue Improvement Project, which is Park to Madison, in the amount of $1,608,000. Andrew Keener?
Thank you, Your Honor. The 2017 South Michigan Avenue Improvement Project, Park to Madison, will consist of combined sewer separation, roadway reconstruction, and other related work. The project was publicly bid with 21 contractors submitting bids. Staff recommends awarding a contract to Orange Crush LLC of Hillside, Illinois, in the amount of $1,608,000. Funding sources include the street improvement, referendum bond funds, water, wastewater, including combined sewer separation funds. Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay. Questions, comments from the public in regards to this item? Okay, seeing none. Questions and comments from the board? No? Are we good? Okay. We're good. Roll call vote then. Thank you.
Trustee Kazone?
Yes.
Trustee Wagner?
Yes.
Trustee Taglia?
Yes.
Trustee Bolfus?
Yes.
Trustee Case?
Yes.
President Bullwinkle?
Yes. Okay, item number 7 on the Committee of the Whole. Consider a resolution of the Village of Villa Park, DuPage County, Illinois, authorizing an intergovernmental agreement with DuPage County for the South Monterey Bioretention Water Quality Improvement Project located along the 600 block of South Monterey Avenue. Andrew Keener.
Thank you, Your Honor. The previously approved intergovernmental agreement with DuPage County has lapsed, and a new agreement is needed. The village proposes construction of up to 18 bioretention areas in the Parkway ditch within the 600 block of South Monterey Avenue. 75% of the project will be funded by IEPA through an Illinois Green Infrastructure Grant, also known as IGIG. DuPage County will fund the remaining 25% of the project through a stormwater quality grant. The project will reduce standing water in the ditches and provide stormwater quality benefits. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Any questions and comments from the public in regards to this item? Okay, seeing none. Questions or comments from the board about this? Trustee Wagner.
Thank you, Madam President. So do we think that this will probably get underway in the spring?
We are certainly hopeful
Okay.
that it will. Spring and summer and fall, I'm sure.
Okay. And have the village residents along Monterey been made aware of what's going on?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
I
Mr.
believe,
Hanman.
I believe they have, and it's a project that has been slow moving, and that's why the IGA has lapsed, so now we're bringing it back, yes.
Okay, that's all I had.
Okay, thank you. Anybody else? Are we good? I guess my only request in regards to alerting the residents, if it's been a little while, we may want to, as we get closer, just let them, just kind of give them a little reminder that this is coming, since it seems now it is imminent, so that would be my request, if we could do that. Give them one more heads up. All right, roll call vote.
Okay, Trustee Taglia?
Yes.
Trustee Case?
Yes.
Trustee Kazone?
Yes.
Trustee Bolfus?
Yes.
Trustee Wagner?
Yes.
President Bullwinkle?
Yes. Item number 8 on the Committee of the Whole. Consider resolution of the Village of Villa Park, DuPage County, Illinois, authorizing an intergovernmental agreement between the Village of Villa Park and DuPage County for construction of the Washington Corridor Green Infrastructure Project. Andrew Keener.
Thank you, Your Honor. The village, in cooperation with DuPage County, wishes to proceed with construction of green infrastructure improvements along Washington Street and on Grant Avenue. DuPage County will fund up to $1 million of construction costs. If the project were to exceed $1 million, Villa Park would be responsible for any additional construction costs. However, staff does not anticipate the project exceeding the $1 million amount. An intergovernmental agreement with DuPage County is needed to receive the funding. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Any questions and comments from the public in regards to this item? Okay. Seeing none, questions and comments from the board? We good? I guess my only request would be the same one, just to let the residents know in that area in advance. I know they know it's coming, but this has been kind of a long time in coming, so if we could do that, that would be great. Thank you. We'll call vote.
Trustee Bolfus?
Yes.
Trustee Case?
Yes.
Trustee Kazone?
Yes.
Trustee Wagner?
Yes.
Trustee Taglia?
Yes.
President Bullwinkle?
Yes. Now we're going to convene to the formal agenda. All right. Top of the formal agenda is item number 1, Village President's Report. I always start by asking for some quick staff updates on current and pending projects. So got a lot going on, and eventually we'll have the spring thaw, but that doesn't mean things aren't going on behind the scenes. So I'd like to just...
Well, there's no construction activity,
Obviously,
obviously, but we
yeah.
do have approximately 10 projects in various stages of design, many of which will be bid in the near future. So let me just go over a few of those. Beerman Combined Sewer Separation Project is in design, but we do need HUD to approve the actual block grant for that to formally move forward. Central Boulevard is scheduled for spring bid letting, local funding, so that one is going to be going forward. Washington Grade Infrastructure we talked about tonight, so that one has to be completed by the end of this year, so we do want to get that one out to bid fairly quickly. Summit Madison to Roosevelt is on the January 20th, 2017 IDOT letting, so that one will be another spring project that we're planning on going forward. We have several IEPA loan projects that are going to take a little bit longer because of the loan process. There's about 4 or 5 of those, but we hope to get some, if not all of them, at least started this calendar year. 2017 street improvement, that's another spring project. That's another year of our installment of bond referendum funds. It's going to be a big year for that. And then, of course, our annual joint bid projects that we do with the other communities in DuPage, including patching, crack filling, and concrete work. We're going to be participating in those again this year.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate the update. Good. Okay, just a few more things here. I have a reminder here in regards to the Christmas tree pickup. Roy Strom, and this is on our website too, will be picking up Christmas trees during the 2nd and 3rd weeks of January. So starting today, January 9th, taking you through January 20th, which is a Friday. So rather than recycling, if you just want to leave them on the curb, they will come by and pick it up for you. But remember to remove ornaments, lights, wiring, and any other decorations. So if you want more information about this, it's on our website, www.invillapark.com under news on the homepage. Also, we have, since we're still in the dead of winter, we have some local heating centers that are available. So when you need a place to go, if your heat's on the fritz or whatever your situation is, you can go to the Villa Park Public Library during business hours, and also you can visit the DuPage County website. And I don't have that in front of me, but if you just Google DuPage County, they also have a whole list of places that you can go in the area. But in Villa Park, specifically Villa Park, you can go to the library. So just wanted to give you a little update on that. And then also, just one last announcement in regards to the Knights of Columbus. They have an all-you-can-eat pancake breakfast on Sunday, January 15th, 7:30 a.m. to 12 p.m. at St. A's, 300 South Cornell. It'll be in the gym. Cost is $8 for adults, $4 per child, and if you have children under 6, they're free. So it's a very good pancake breakfast. Encourage you to come. It's for a great cause. So that, we'll move on. I'm done. To number 2, public comments on agenda items. This is regarding item number 4 on the formal. It's your opportunity to speak if you have anything on the agenda. Otherwise, your opportunity to speak on non-agenda items will be item number 5. So anybody want to come up, talk about, we have a few people here with us tonight, about agenda items? Nope. Okay. We're going to move on to amendments to the agenda. Item number 3. Does anybody on the board have any changes to the formal? I have one. We do not need to go into executive session. I'm told by the manager that we are not in need of doing that tonight. So we will go into exec session probably during our next board meeting, which I think is on January 23rd. So with that, that's the only change that I have. Does anybody else have anything else? Are we good? Okay. Anything else? We good?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Okay. All right, and we're gonna move on to item number 4. This is the consent agenda, items A through G. I will not read everything since we've already gone through. This has been a pretty quick meeting, so I won't read the headings there, but I will ask for a motion on the consent agenda. A motion?
Madam President, make a motion for the consent agenda.
Okay. Do we have a second?
Madam President, I'd like to
Trustee
second that
Wagner.
motion.
Okay. Any additional questions and comments, though, from the board? Kind of went through it pretty quickly, but, okay. Then we're gonna do a roll call vote on that then.
Trustee Kazone?
Yes.
Trustee Case?
Yes.
Trustee Taglia?
Yes.
Trustee Bolfus?
Yes.
Trustee Wagner?
Yes.
President Bullwinkle?
Yes. Okay. Number 5 on the formal agenda. This is public comment on non-agenda items. So if anybody has anything on your mind, now's your time. Come up. There should be a pen. Well, there should be a pen. Please sign your name. Yeah, you know what you do. Yeah, just make sure we can read your handwriting. And we'll give you 3 minutes if you want to just tell us who you are. And okay, but we can give you 3.
I have some concerns. Earlier in the week, there was a bit of construction being done on Harvard and Division Street. What it was they were replacing a water valve. It was not a water main break. It was a water valve, but yet it left over half the block without water. I've received over 24 calls that day. None of the owners on the block were, notified of it. None of the tenants in our buildings were notified of it.
Harvard and what?
Harvard and Division Street.
Division.
And there was one valve on say, southwest side and one being done on the northeast side. There was no notice giving. People are taking showers. They get caught, the water gets cut off, they're stuck in the shower. Like I said, there was no notice given. I understand that if there's a water main break, we really don't have any control of that, obviously. But this was either planned or just done without any notification for the entire block. That's number 1. Number 2, I just wanted to know what's going on with the Garden Village development. It was supposed to be breaking down and, ground and everything like that, and in 2017 they were supposed to be renting apartments. None of the public knows what's going on there. So if you can inform me of any of those 2 things, I'd be grateful.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Did you want to address number 1, maybe?
I have
Maybe
no
number 2?
Your Honor, I have no information on the water valve. I will find out
Okay.
and let the board know and
Yeah.
various citizens. Number 2 for Garden Station, there'll be an update, I believe, on the 23rd, hopefully, on that particular development.
Yeah. The plan with that was to break ground in the spring, so, no. The 2017, that was the plan, so, but we'll give an update, okay, the next meeting. Yeah. So, thank you. Anybody else? Non-agenda items? This is your chance. Okay. Gonna move on then to item number 6, Village Clerk's report. You have anything for us tonight?
No report today,
Okay.
thank you.
All right, Village Trustees report, item number 7. I'll start with to my right. Trustee
Nothing
Bolfus,
tonight,
any-
Madam President.
Okay. Trustee Taglia, you have anything for us
Just a
tonight?
couple New Year announcements. Come on out to the Villa Park VFW Post on Tuesday nights is bingo at 4:30. The doors open for the early game. Then Thursday, come on out for Tactical Taco Thursday. Starts
You
at
got it right.
5:30. Something different. And then, of course, the fish fries are on Friday. So everything's back to the normal schedule. So come on out. We'll see you there.
Did the Tactical Taco Thursday,
Yeah.
did that replace the Wing Night?
Yeah, it did.
Okay, so formerly Wing Night Thursday, now it's Tactical Taco Thursday. Wow. Tongue twister. Okay, great, thank you. Trustee Hayes, have anything? Okay, to my left, Trustee Gazone.
Just a couple things. Parks and Rec Commission is meeting tomorrow night, Iowa Community Center, 7 o'clock. Meeting, so should last about an hour and a half. If anyone's interested in what's going on with the Parks and Recreation Department, you can come out. And I believe we are looking for one commissioner on that for the Parks and Rec. So if anyone is interested, you can contact myself or President Bullwinkle.
Yes, right, great.
And I was going to mention the St. Alexander's, the pancake breakfast on Sunday, and you may even see Manager Keener out there cooking. And they can come out, get good food, and see that.
It's so good. Yes, very, very good.
And that's
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, Trustee Wagner.
Thank you, Madam President. Just a couple things. Tomorrow night, the Traffic and Safety Commission meets here at Village Hall at 8 p.m., and they are also looking for 2 commissioners. Something that I just saw posted, that our new 8th District Congressman Raja Krishnamurthy will be having a open house at his congressional office, at his local district office, which is at 1701 East Woodfield Road. It'll be Friday, January 27th, from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. And on this coming Wednesday, January 11th, the Friends of the Library, they'll have their monthly meeting, and following the meeting, they're going to have their giant Scrabble board. And if you like to play Scrabble and want to meet some friends of the library, come on out. And that starts at 6:30. And just something, and I'm going to kind of ask this out of the blue. I watched the 60 Minutes program a week ago last Sunday, and this was about the horrible situation in Chicago. The murder rate has skyrocketed, and I know that crime doesn't know boundaries, and I just would like to know, maybe the chief can tell us a little bit about this. Do we share intelligence with the city about crimes or gangs that are going on, and is there any kind of regional intelligence group that knows, that can, I don't know, help stem this problem? Because myself personally, I was driving on the Eisenhower, and I encountered a situation, a shooting on the Eisenhower. I mean, it's hideous. And I just would like to know what we can do as a community. I mean, I know the city of Chicago is such a huge entity, but if there's anything intelligence we can share with them, I don't know. I hate to put the chief on the spot, but
It's a very good question. Yeah.
I confess I didn't see that 60 Minutes. We belong to, here in both in DuPage County and in the state of Illinois, there are a number of task force and memberships that all agencies participate in. We belong to the Gang Investigators Association. We're in the Narcotics Task Force. The City of Chicago for years has hosted a fusion center with all different types of entities gathering information and spreading information throughout the law enforcement community on a really grassroots level. We also subscribe to a service that law enforcement uses called Critical Reach, so that when something happens, instantly the document is transmitted to all the law enforcement agencies. So the information sharing is really there. 60 Minutes, as a matter of time, wouldn't do justice to what a lot of us would see as what's some of the solutions to some of the problems, of crime. And it's more than just trying to arrest your way out of something. There are societal and demographic and economic issues that play a huge role into this type of activity. But by at least being vigilant, knowing what the warning signs are, sharing information, which we do through our memberships and our gang and narcotics task forces, we try and receive the information and share what information we have coming out.
Okay, I appreciate that. I just, if you saw the program or if you get a chance to see it, they didn't gloss over anything. I mean,
that was the former superintendent there, right?
Yes.
It was a very good
yeah,
segment.
they did talk to him.
He got fired, right? Okay.
He got fired, yeah.
All right. Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Gotcha.
It
That's
was-
all I had.
It was a very good segment. I saw it. Yeah. Thank you. Very good question, too. Thank you very much. Okay. Moving on to village manager's report. What have
Thank
for
you, Your Honor.
us?
Do have a couple of items. A few months ago, the board passed an ordinance dealing with combined sewer separation and stormwater management program, user fees. And staff was tasked with kind of taking a look at a senior citizen discount program for these fees, which will be on a monthly basis. So staff has come up with a program by using the state's benefit access program, where senior citizens can enroll in the program at the state level and receive discounts. So staff would like to piggyback on that program and has come up with a low-income senior discount program, if approved by the board, where the senior would be enrolled in the qualified state's benefit access program. Their eligibility would be renewed annually in person or by mail to the village. This program would be for owner-occupied single-family properties. And what we want to do is we want to offer a 50% subsidy. And if you recall, it would be the fees right now for a single-family residence is $3 and $6, so it's $9 a month. So obviously 50% of that would be $4.50 a month for this senior citizen household. And so to qualify, you have to obviously be below the poverty level, age 65, and to be enrolled in the state's benefit access program. And what we'd like to do is, if needed, we would bring back the program in ordinance form the 23rd, but the utility bills just went out this month for collection in the next few weeks. We want to be a little bit ahead of this, so that's our plan, to offer a 50% subsidy to the seniors which are enrolled in the state benefit access program, and that should help them out considerably. Additionally, if they're not enrolled in the state benefit access program, they should be, because that program offers discounts for license plates and other things, so that would kind of help them in two different ways. Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I do have one more item. Not only is the Knights of Columbus having a pancake breakfast, but they're also having a youth free throw championship. So all boys and girls ages from 9 to 14 are invited to participate in the local level of competition for the 2017 Knights of Columbus Free Throw Championship. The local competition will be held Sunday, January 29th, 2017 at St. Alexander's Gym, 200 South Cornell, Villa Park. So the registration starts at 6:30 p.m. The contest will start right after that. So if you have any questions, please contact Roger Dooley, 630-337-9829. But all boys and girls 9 to 14 years old are eligible to participate and will compete in their respective age division. Last year, more than 130,000 sharpshooters participated in over 3,600 local competitions, so it should be interesting. And one more item, Your Honor, and then I will pass. For the residents in our community, ComEd will be trimming trees this winter. And then if you'd like to know if they're trimming trees in your area, please visit their website at www.comed.com/trees, and they have several maps of our area with Addison and Elmhurst also. So there will be some tree trimming in our area through the winter season. So it may affect you, and that would be the place to go to look at the map to see if you might be affected. So with that, Your Honor, I pass.
All right, great. Thank you very much. Okay, then Village Attorney's report.
No
Anything
report.
for us? Okay. We're going to skip over exec session since we're not doing that tonight. So we are at adjournment. We have a motion to adjourn.
Madam President,
Trustee Gazzo.
I'll make that motion.
All right, we have a second?
Second,
Give
Madam
this side a
President.
chance. Okay, second. Trustee Bolfus. All right, we'll do a roll call vote on adjournment. We'll do that.
Oh, sure. Trustee
do that.
Wagner,
Yes.
Trustee Taglia,
Yes.
Trustee Case.
Yes.
Trustee Kazone,
Yes.
Trustee Bolfus.
Yes.
President Bullwinkle.
Yes, okay, we are adjourned. Our next meeting will be on Monday, January 23rd, 2017, 7:30 here at Village Hall. Hope to see you here. Thanks, Villa Park. I know.